Pisces. I hope that this reading finds you feeling healthy, happy, and blessed. Today, we're going to tap into what the person on your mind doesn't have the courage to tell you. This could be anybody. As we go further along in the reading, it'll become more clear. Welcome back if you've already subscribed and joined the Soul Tribe. Welcome if you're new. This is a general energy update. So please take what resonates and throw out the rest. In other words, use these messages to confirm with the Most High God, the universe, whatever terminology you use, for all it is, has already told you. So let's get to it. Angels and ancestors of the Most High God, please allow me to be an accurate, authentic, and divine channel for your sons and daughters. Please block any ill intentions and return all negative energies back to the original sender. Thank you for everything that you do for me and the collective. Ashe, hallelujah, amen. Spirit, what is it that Pisces person doesn't have the courage to say? Gratitude, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So Pisces, this person is grateful to have met you, to have had you in their life, or to have you in their life, because for some of you, you're currently dealing with this person. For others of you, this is an ex here. So this person doesn't or didn't speak up about how much value you added to them. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I love this energy so far. This person has grown spiritually because they've known you, because you were a part of their life here, whether they've told you that or not. This person is continuing to grow as well. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change here. So this person, your person, Pisces, is letting go and letting God. They feel like the situation is out of their hands. Forgiveness, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Well, damn. Look at your person, Pisces. They went through a spiritual transformation here. With acceptance, forgiveness, and growth coming out, this lets me know that for some of you, this is a person that you're separated from, or that you are currently having emotional distance with, because they're taking accountability. Whoever is on your mind isn't pushing all the blame onto you. If anything, they're focused more on what they could have done better and the mistakes that they've made. They're focused on their own personal healing and growth. So kudos and respect to whoever's person this is. Spirit, please clarify gratitude. I'm thankful for the life, for this life, and the opportunities that it presents. Why is gratitude out for Pisces person? Destiny. Your person believes that you were destined to come across their path. So this is someone that you met unexpectedly, Pisces. You could have met this person, randomly in a serendipitous type way. Chance meeting type energy, or you could have met this person through a family member, a friend, or a coworker. But either way, they don't regret knowing you. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Is clarified with complacency. Pisces, your person, they know that they stopped nurturing you, the relationship and the connection here. They became complacent and despondent. This is giving the Four of Cups energy here. The fact that they're reflecting on what they could have done better lets me know that they have grown, they are growing. Acceptance for Pisces person. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Rejection clarifying acceptance. Pisces, for some of you, you've closed this person out. You've shut your emotions down. You've rejected this person, especially with forgiveness sitting right on the side. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So this person wants your forgiveness, but at the same time, they feel that if they never receive it, they're going to accept it and move forward. Release, my goodness. The message can't get clearer. So this person, Pisces, this is a mature individual. Their age really doesn't matter. They're looking at the situation like we were meant to come across each other's path. I'm grateful for the experience that I had with Pisces. I've grown from the situation. I understand that I was complacent. I didn't express my love. I didn't express my gratitude. If, Pisces chooses to reject me and to not forgive me, I accept it. All right, so let's see more about this person, Spirit. Show me Pisces person's energy at this time. Seven of Swords, futility. Seven of Swords speaks to the energy of feeling like nothing that they say you're going to believe, nothing that they do you're going to respect. They feel like it's futile, it's meaningless, and it's purposeless to move in your direction or reach out. This being the Seven of Swords, even though this deck is based off of the Thoth deck, the traditional meaning of the Seven of Swords and the Rider-Waite Tarot speaks to lies. So this person was dishonest, Pisces. They could have lied to you, on you, and about you. This person could have also been very greedy. We know they were greedy when it comes to not expressing their gratitude, but this could have been someone that was very materialistic and money motivated. This is someone who wasn't honest with themselves about who they were. And this is also someone that could have betrayed you and put you in a third-party situation romantically. And if it wasn't romantically, the Seven of Swords energy is saying that this person prioritized other people over you. All right? Ten of Wands energy. And they felt oppressed based off of the choices and the decisions that they made. For some of you, this person was fraudulent, like legally, as far as the court system. So this person could have a criminal record when it comes to money laundering, because this is the Seven of Swords. This could be someone who has a record when it comes to, selling drugs, stealing. You know what crimes are here, Pisces. But yeah, so this person could literally be oppressed and be in jail or prison, or this is just someone that feels spiritually and emotionally and mentally incarcerated because they know that they hurt someone that loved and appreciated them, that being you, Pisces, especially with the clarifying gratitude here. And this is giving me, when I looked at this card, I started hearing the lyrics, I know that we've come to the end of the road and I still can't let go. Especially with Release coming out, it's giving Boys to Men type energy. This person is also confused with confusion, and we also have Workaholic coming out under here. This person is emotionally overwhelmed with the Ten of Wands and this confusion energy. They don't know what to do to fix the situation. This is someone who is distracting themselves with work. You could have been dealing with a workaholic. At the same time, this person is realizing how to value themselves here with self-worth here. They're doing the work, okay? So kudos to them for that. This could have been motivated by the fact that people have been gossiping about them, talking behind their back. This very well could be the people that this person put above you and before you here. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that they were being vain here. This is someone who wanted to impress the crowd, to be accepted. Like I said before, they weren't honest and true to themselves. But it looks like they're returning back to God, back to Source, praying for some type of it could be forgiveness, but I'm more so getting that they're praying for clarity. They're praying for healing. That this person is on the right path, even though they made mistakes in the past, is what I'm getting. Why is complacency here with growth for Pisces persons here? Why is complacency here with growth? The Game Master in reverse, okay? The Game Master is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. Your person got humbled. You were dealing with someone who was very dishonest. Even if they didn't outright lie to you, Pisces, with the Game Master being in reverse, this is someone that would gaslight you. And I know people use gaslighting a lot, but rarely is it explained. Gaslighting is a situation to where you confront a person and you say, for example, hey, such and such, you told me you were going to go to the store to get some milk. Why did you come back 2 hours later? 2 hours later. Gaslighting would be someone being like, I never told you that I was going to go to the store to get some milk. What are you talking about? I never said that. I said that I was going out and I would be right back. So this person would gaslight you. You would try to approach them about an issue that you had, and they would try to make you feel like it was a figment of your imagination. This person played a lot of games here, okay? And they were lazy about addressing issues with complacency. Not only that, this person liked to correct you a lot. This is the type of person to where any small mistake, any minor mishaps that you had with this individual, they blew it up to use it against you as a power play. You could have felt like you were better off not communicating to this person, because everything that you said could and would be used against you in this person's personal court of opinion. All right. Ten of Wands is still here. When they think about it, when they think about how complacent they were, when they think about how many games they played, they feel oppressed, they feel guilty. They want to drop these burdens here. Spirit, please clarify acceptance and rejection. The public defender, the Queen of Wands here. For some of you, this person is headed to court, is presently in court, or that's the energy that's coming towards them with oppression and the public defender. But I feel like with this Queen of Wands energy, your person receives some type of assistance or look to get advice from someone. Could be from a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or that could be the person that you are dealing with here. But yeah, they spoke some type of, they spoke to someone as a counselor here, looking for advice, looking for someone to defend them. And whoever they spoke to kept it real with them. And they were like, listen, you know you were wrong. Pisces has every reason to step back from you or to reject you. You need to go ahead and accept, whatever decision that they make here, and ask for forgiveness, ask for empathy. Now, for others of you where your person is presently fighting some type of criminal case here, the public defender said, listen, it's your best bet to go ahead and plead to them charges, because you trying to fight against what you're accused of would be futile. Game master in reverse. Baby, you were caught in the act of making the play here. So go ahead and get the best sentence that you can get here, okay? Because you're not going to win. That's what I'm getting for those of you dealing with someone who's fighting a legal battle here. Spirit, can you clarify futility with destiny? The Hanged Man, yeah, they have to see things from a different perspective, Pisces. Hanged Man energy, that's our energy. See, at one point in time, you were in the hangman position. You were feeling stuck, stagnant, and confused. All right? But you started seeing things from a different perspective. You too came to the conclusion that you were destined to meet this person. You too came to the conclusion that you accepted the lessons with gratitude. But this person is getting caught up in spiritual court or legal court here. They're being forced to change the way that they look at you and the choices and the decisions that they've made in their life. And a lot of it could do with them missing and losing money here. They may have to pay restitution. They may have to pay money back that they've stolen and taken. For some of you, this person owes you money. And if it isn't money, it's just that, their karma outweighs their dharma. And dharma is good karma here. The Ace of Swords, yeah, they're being forced to see the truth and the clarity of the situation here. It's undeniable. Is what I'm getting with the Ace of Swords. Someone is wanting to speak up and communicate with you as well. If that's something that you're open to, wanting a fresh start and beginning. Not necessarily in love. It could just be that this person wants to make good with you. Yeah, this person is feeling lonely. Lonely in a crowd here. Loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. Okay, hopefully this person is realizing that they have a spirit team behind them, supporting them. This has a lot to do with envy, though. Envy, I am the same as everybody with different challenges. I feel, Pisces, that the people that they put above you, okay, those people are talking shit about them, okay? Those people that they put above you for vain reasons, they're realizing envied them and never had their best interests in mind here. is what I'm getting. But like I said, kudos to whoever your person is for growing and realizing the errors of their ways, because they are starting to see through the clouds. They're starting to see through the mental fog here. Why is Game Master in reverse? Princess of Disc, the kindergarten teacher here. This person is taking it all the way back to pre-K and kindergarten. This person is starting to reflect on their childhood, starting to realize what lessons they needed to learn in life that they missed here. They're getting schooled by the universe is what I'm getting as well. They're learning a lesson about how they should have invested into your connection, how they should have moved differently. So that's good is what I'm getting. Prince of Wands, the journalist here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy here. It could have a lot to do with people talking about them, taking note of how they move is what I'm getting. I'm also getting with that journalist energy here, that projection, pointing the finger at you instead of looking at the choices and decisions that they made. They're changing that. They're growing and realizing that if they don't change, nothing's going to change outside of them, including their relationship with you. Why is the Queen of Wands here? The Six of Wands. This person is determined to excel, to grow, to win, to ascend to a higher spiritual level here. They needed to experience this humbling. That's what I'm getting. They needed to be humbled in some type of way. I do feel that if they are battling in court, they're going to feel like it was a victory in the sense of, even if they have to take a plea deal, even if they have to pay some type of restitution, they know that it was the best possible outcome for them. And I feel like they're being supported moving forward as well. I feel like, too, this person desires to have a victory with you. They're hoping that if they come to you open and honestly, that you'll recognize the changes that they've made and that you'll be able to heal and forgive whatever happened between you. Yeah, justice, Libra energy. For a lot of you, this person is fighting some type of court case. And it doesn't have to be criminal. It could be, with a landlord. It could be over property. It could be divorce court. Some of you are in separation, legal separation with this person. It could be alimony. Whatever their specific situation may be, whether it be in the 3D or the 5D, they're hoping that they win here. And if this is your person that is changing their ways and self-reflecting and taking accountability, the universe, the Most High God, is going to favor them. Because nobody can go back and change the past. All we can do is make better choices in the present. And if this is your person, it seems that that's what they're doing. They're making better choices. Spirit, please clarify futility and the Hanged Man. Seven of Wands here. They're standing up for themselves. They're defending themselves. They're trying to defend their honor. They're not giving up is what I'm getting. They're also looking at it like if they change their perspective and if they change their ways when it comes to being dishonest and deceptive, that they can overcome whatever challenges they're experiencing in their personal life and whatever challenges they're experiencing with you. Yeah, the Fool card. They're willing to take the risk. They're willing to be the fool. This person is letting go and letting God, like I said previously here. They don't know what the outcome is going to be when it comes to reaching out towards you or making new choices and decisions in their life, but they're having faith that God will catch them, is what I'm getting. Why is the Game Master here with the Princess of Disc for Pisces person? The Magician here. They're thinking about what they can do to manifest a positive outcome in this situation. They're looking at their resources here. And when I say resources, what they're emotionally capable of with the cups, what they're intellectually able to communicate clearly to you with the swords, what materialistic investments they can make to prove that they've changed in some type of way, with the pentacles, what actions they could take with the wands to make a positive, effect in their own life and towards you. Five of Wands, but they're still experiencing strife here. This is giving residue. Seven of Cups and the Sun card. They are experiencing strife due to their debaucherous, because Seven of Cups in this deck speaks of debauchery, due to the debaucherous choices that they made trying to compete with you. Envy did show up. I feel like your person chose to listen to the peanut gallery, friends, family, associates, and strangers for vanity purposes because a part of them was envious of you. That could have been the root of a lot of your disagreements and arguments here. They were listening to outside people with the Seven of Cups. For others of you, this debaucherous Seven of Cups energy speaks to their habit to overindulge, their habit to be excessive, and if it's not related to addictions or spending habits and things of that nature, this person could have just been, emotionally dysregulated. If they got angry, they went over the top. If they got sad, they went over the top. This person just didn't have any, they needed to work on their emotional intelligence in a situation here. And they're still fighting to do that now because change doesn't happen overnight, but that is what they're trying to do here. The Sun card. They're not hiding the truth of the mistakes that they've made in the past against themselves here with the Sun card. They're seeing things clearly and they're trying to heal the situation. They're trying to, move into the light is what I'm getting with the Sun card. And a lot of it has to do with their choices and decisions that caused chaos and drama between you and them and others being exposed with the Sun card as well. We have Gemini and Virgo. We have Leo. We have Pisces energy. Leo and Gemini is highly aspected here with the Queen of Wands, the Sun card, and the Six of Wands, and this Mage or Magician energy with the Game Master. The Six of Wands is clarified with Nine of Cups because ultimately all this person wants to do is be happy and satisfied here. They're hoping to get your forgiveness, but if they don't, with rejection, clarifying acceptance, they're determined to be happy, on their own. Self-worth. They found their self-worth here. And I think that's beautiful because to me, a healthy-minded person is going to love themselves whether they're reunited with someone or not, whether their family accepts them or not, whether their friends accept them or not. So again, kudos to whoever this is. Self-love is the best love. And they're realizing that now. Two of Cups. And they're realizing that you are their soulmate. All right. And when I speak of soulmates, I know that soulmates, if you live long enough, you'll have more than one soulmate here. But this person, the reason why gratitude is clarified with destiny is because you're a person that they'll never forget, Pisces. And I feel like ultimately, like I said, for those of you that are open to, forgiving this person and giving them the opportunity to change, love is still here. You know what I'm saying? And this is after your foundation came crumbling down. This could be your spouse. Like I said, for some of you, this is a person that you're legally separated from. Some of you could have legitimately gotten an official divorce here. You moved out, you went your separate ways, but there is an opportunity to call a truce here. That's what this person wants. Do you want that same thing? Aquarius energy with the Star card. This person is willing to put in the work. They've been praying about healing the situation. If you're willing to fix it and heal it, they're willing to fix it and heal it. But that has been your message, my love. Hopefully it brought you some clarity. If you found that it resonated, please hit the thumbs up button. I would love to read your comments. Subscribe if you haven't already joined the tribe. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, all of my information is listed down below in the description box. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Love and light to you. Until next time, later.